Hey everyone, normal practice times this week's and such, so I just want to go ahead and make sure that we say that. But we are going to start with Call Upon the Lord. We're doing it just a half step down, so if you are singing it and you think it sounds just a little different, that's all it is. But on this song, I want you guys to come in on the first chorus, and then you can stay in until the first bridge and do that first bridge. We'll leave that out. And then we'll come back in second time through the whole thing, and then go back out when it goes into like the down chorus. And I will call upon the Lord. Usually I do that down, but like I'll just go, and I will call upon the Lord. But feel free to do whatever you need. The only reason I do that is just kind of a vocal break. But however you want to sing that is good with me. So we'll come in on the first chorus, first bridge out, come in on the second bridge, and then when it goes to the down chorus, we'll let that just begin, and then we'll all come back in together on But Rise, Your Shackles Are No More. And then out of that, we'll go right into Reckless Love. We'll come in on the first chorus, and then the bridge goes through 4 times. We'll, on the... What did I say? Oh, yeah. On the second time through, since there's 4, the first one's going to be just down. Second time through, we can come in together, and then on the third and fourth one, we'll be in as well. And then we'll be in until the end of that song. And then Spirit of the Living God, which it's been a while since we've done this song, so you may or may not remember it, but hopefully you do. We'll come in on verse 2 with Alyssa because it does verse 1 and then it goes into verse 2. And we'll be in with her through the chorus and everything else like that. And then on the bridge, we'll go out. And then on, but when you move all our fears, like through that whole thing. And then when it goes into When You Fall, which is at 3 minutes and 50 seconds, that's where we'll all come in. We'll go big and we'll stay in big until the end. And then on Holy, 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 there's not necessarily a chorus on this song, so that whole first verse will just be Emily, and then we'll come in on verse 2 with her and stay in until the end of that song. Lord's Supper obviously was not this past week with it being deacon ordination, and then also D-Now. We wanted to make sure that it didn't feel like the Lord's Supper was an add-on. We wanted to make sure that we could just really solely be focused on that and have the whole service lead up to that moment. So we're going to do Give Us Clean Hands for that time. I think that's a great song to do for that. And on that, we'll come in on the first chorus, and then we'll kind of just stay in, but just know, if you listen to the track at 2 minutes and like 41 seconds, it kind of goes into like this kind of a weirder part of the song. But just know we'll stay down, and then we'll probably go back into that chorus kin. So after the bridge of it all, it kind of does this instrumental, but we'll just plan to go back into the chorus and just kind of keep it down from that point. And so, yeah, and then after that, we'll kind of just follow your lead. And then on No Longer Slaves, we'll come in on the first chorus together. We'll go out on what would be like that third chorus on the I am surrounded by the arms of the Father. Kind of we sing it as a third verse, though it is one of those things that is kind of made up, but they wrote it. And so we'll sing that third verse together. Or separately, I'm sorry. And then we'll come in on the O's, and we'll stay in through the whole bridge. We'll all be in the whole time for the rest of the song. So really the only time to be out is verse 1 and verse 3. That's probably the best way to remember it. So that is it for that. For vocals, band, you guys will come in here during the video. Call Upon the Lord, just quick note, it's in B instead of C, so just make sure you practice that in the right key. But we'll play that song just like the track. Reckless Love will come after that. We're doing like the track, but on the very last chorus, we're going to do the stop on the 4. So it'll be like, oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God, yeah. Da-da. So on the 4, we'll all go out, yeah, and then we'll crash back on the 1. So I hope that makes sense. And then we'll just finish out that song with the instrumental. Spirit of the Living God, just like the track. It's been a while since we've done that song, but just know that. Holy, 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 same thing, just like the track. Give Us Clean Hands. We're not having the Lord's Supper, what was last week, so we're having it this week. I just wanted to make sure I explained this to vocalists that since this past week we had deacon ordination and it was D-Now Sunday, I wanted to make sure that the whole service is really kind of just, it's made for the Lord's Supper. I wanted to make sure that basically. So we'll do the song just like it is, up to 2 minutes and 41 seconds on the track, and then after that, there's kind of that weirder, kind of almost sounds jazzy part. That's the instrumental, and we'll kind of just crash out there, and we'll just plan to stay down the rest of the time, and we'll just follow Ken's lead. We'll probably go back into the chorus and such. And then No Longer Slaves is just like the track as well. So if you have any questions, let me know. And with that being said, thanks, guys.